Hello, this is Patricia with Patricia's Crafting Corner. I have all my things together today on this video. We're going to finish up with the bathroom decor, the two jars and lids to match for my husband. And we're going to use the same things except for that gold ink. I think I'll just do his in the Rolio graphite black. I've already mixed up about 200 mil of the Let's resin, epoxy resin. This is the last of it, and I want to finish that off, so I know we'll have to continue on with a different brand. But with that being told, I'm going to add about 3 scoops of the graphite black. Stir that in, and I'm doing this with you so that at least you got to see this part because basically this is going to be it for that part, other than the curing and demolding, which the curing process, I've got my curing machine, and I'm going to cure them, come back, and we'll demold them together and go forward. But I want to make sure that I've mixed this mica in very well. We don't want any of the unmixed resin to be in there. And we'll just go along with this process so that we can finalize this decor. How is everybody doing today? Today is Saturday, the 11th, I believe. Yes, the 11th of January. And later on today, I'm going to be making up a few things, and I'm going to start into the Valentine session of the month, because not only do we have Valentine's Day, we have Black History Month. And I want to do something to just put on something or make something to honor Black history with. I haven't come up with anything precisely, but I do want to do something. It may be where, oh, I almost spilled it. I get one of the canvas and do some type of a painting, but I haven't really come up with that yet. So hopefully tonight in my dreams, something will come to me. And we'll be doing quite a few things, if possible, for Black History Month. And again, like I say, finishing off this month with Valentine's Day. So I believe I may have this mixed up pretty good. I'll put it where you can see it. Sorry about that. And I know you didn't see me. I didn't realize I was out of the screen. But that's what we're doing now. We're just going to fill up what we can with the 200 mil of the less resin, epoxy resin. Like I said, it's the last of it. And then off camera, I will mix up more resin and pour and come back to you when it's completed. I'll start with this first mold. I've already sprayed with alcohol. Just gonna give it a squeeze. Oops. Okay. Set that down out the way. Well, it stopped snowing so far. I haven't heard that there's going to be any more to come, but praying that the sun will come out and melt a lot of that off the snow, because we haven't even had streets cleared in our little subdivision here. But a lot of people are still afraid to get out and drive because they don't want to get stuck. And I hope and pray that we are still praying for all of those people, oh my goodness, in California who've lost their homes, who've lost loved ones, and just hearing how some of the people had perished is heartbreaking. It's truly heartbreaking. It's even more heartbreaking to think that we here in the United States are faced with having to deal with things like this. But I know I'm not going to get off into the government because I can get pretty heated with that. And that's not what this year is going to be about. It's going to be about focusing, being in love with life and with others that I have relationships with. And forgive me if I sound a little robotic right now. I'm trying to talk and work at the same time. And I guess I haven't mastered that as well as I think I have. Yeah. I say hello to all of my subscribers and thank you. Thank you for all who have subscribed and those that I have been watching. I love your channels and I am definitely going to give a shout out to people that join, subscribe to my channel that have channels. Sorry about that. Normally, if I made a mistake like that, I would stop and start over, but not today. We've gotten too far into it. Okay, now that's the end of that, and I think actually we did pretty good with it. I will squeeze this, make sure it's all down in the bottom. And like I say, I already sprayed my molds with alcohol. So hopefully that will help. Okay, so with that, I'm going to pause here and clean my cup, make more resin, and I'll let you know what the resin brand is in the next portion of the video that I choose to finish this off with. And we will continue after they're cured. So keep me in mind, keep me prayed up, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Our parts have cured, and we're going to go into the molding them. I'll start with the lids first, because these are the ones that I'm really most concerned with. I want to make sure that everything comes out nicely and that, oh, so far so good. Just a little roughness on the edge here, and that's from pouring it. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Those ridges. Oh, look how that turned out. That's really nice. Nothing to really be upset about on this one. And let's do the larger one. Get my sleeves out the way here. Great, great. It looks good, looks good. Same on this one, the little lip right there, which can be taken care of pretty quickly. Matter of fact, we won't have to do too much trimming. I can just use one of the emery boards or nail files to smooth that out. Ridges are perfect in here. I'm not concerned with air bubbles, but I don't see many of those either. And like I say, I did put this in my curing machine. And so far everything looks pretty good. I scratched and cut my fingers up so bad trying to get those other jars out, and I just decided this time I'm going to wear one rubber glove and one cloth glove, cotton glove. It may be a little bit hard to demold, but I just had to protect myself. Now I've got this pulled up against me to roll it down. And hopefully, without too much fuss, I can get it demolded. Oh, man. Sorry about that quick little pause. My daughter was calling and wanted to try to see what she needed right quick. So as we progress, it's coming out. Oh my goodness, it looks good. It looks good. Oh, now I can bring it back into camera view as I take out the mold. Hopefully. Now this is going to be a problem. So hold on. Let me pull it out. I don't know what this is. My strength in my hands is really becoming a problem lately. I've been doing exercises with the ball, but sometimes these old arthritic fingers just say no. Okay, let me straighten my mold back. Get it back into place real quick. And we'll take a look. I think what I am going to do is go on and demold the other jar also. And that way, if I'm going to struggle, it won't be a process and a long time to have you waiting. So far, so good. I'm breaking that seal and pulling the mold down as I go. Hoping and hoping, of all hopes, that this is not going to be so long and gruesome. Should I say gruesome, however. Same thing. I'm glad I went on and did this, followed my first mind, because this is just as bad as the first one. It's in here, and it's in here good. It's tight. And I don't want to use anything to scratch it up, meaning my part or the mold. I do have a few popsicle sticks and I might be able to use. But so far, rolling it down, it's coming down, but it's coming down slowly. This takes up a lot of time. I hate to even think of it, but I might have to start demolding my parts before I come back on, because I honestly don't want you just sitting through waiting on me doing this type of stuff when we could get to the good parts, which is either finishing the product and displaying it, or displaying it and finishing it, and then ending the video. Oh man, this is something. This tight fit here. Oh, but it looks good. I'm not gonna sit up here and pat myself on the back yet because I haven't got it totally out. You would think the smaller of the two would be the easier to do, but they're equally troublesome. Okay, now, wow, I think I'm gonna have to take a nap off after that. Okay, yeah, a little bit of a lip here from where I poured, but look, it came out so nice. Can you see it? Yeah, I like it. And the larger mold, and it's just a little bit of something there. I don't know, 2 little air bubbles. Oh, that's something coming off the side of it from the pouring. A little bit of, but for the most part, they look very good. Now let's see if these lids fit. And again, take a quick look at them. Yeah. Oh, now that's it right there. It fits perfectly. You see that? Oh, And I did have to use, of course, different resin to finish it off. Let's see if I can line this up. Yeah. Now, can you see that? Yes, yes, yes. We won't have to do much. And I've decided, yes, that I am going to use my Cricut and put additional, I would just say I'm going to do a monogram for him and put on the jars. And I will do the tray. He may not need the bigger tray, but one maybe a mid-size. I have a large, the medium size that I would call it, and then the smaller trays that we've been using for the longest. And I think I'll go with the middle because he's not going to do all that much with these. I know if he uses them for anything, that'll be a question too, but he'll have some. I used the Perduo epoxy resin, A and B. I don't know if I've got that. Okay, to finish them off. And I'll put this in my material list when I do it. Oh my goodness, this is really weird. Okay, there we are. There we go. So A and B, 1-to-1 proportions. Now this one, it says cure within 24 to 48 hours. By the time I get ready to use these, I know they will be fully cured and there will be no problem. So that's it with our jars for my husband. And I will be back after I've got the monogram cut out and we can finish them up. And then I'll give you one last look at them. So stay tuned for that. See you soon. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I have completed my work. I've even placed the Cricut letters on. And I've just laid this out to let you see the completed look of the jars and what they look like. I see this right here, it looks a little, I don't know, a little bit shinier, but I do see a lot of the teeny air bubbles and a few air bubbles, but it's nothing that's going to keep us from being used. I put my husband's initial in small case letters because of the fact I know he's not a flashy man and he doesn't really care about things like this, but I wanted it to have his initials on there and see what it looks like. So I stuck with smaller font, size letters in this font. And I can't really remember the name of it, but I can look it up a little bit later. And if I remember, I will put it in the description. But this is our tail end of our home decor bathroom set. I'm a little tired right now. It's gotten late in the evening. But even with that, I just wanted to let you see the last final cut. I should say our finale piece. And I'd like to thank you all for coming with me on this journey, sticking through it, and being my eyes and the voice that I needed to know which way to go, which way not to go, and what you would think would work. So I hope you would give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, write to me, let me know what you really think, and subscribe, because the more I can get from you guys, the better I think things will be. It's not about me, it's about me pleasing you guys and letting you know that I appreciate everything you've done for me and that you're doing. Have a good night. Enjoy your night. Just relax and just be in a peaceful state. I'd like to ask you to pray for our friend, Miss Wanda, at Wanda's Blessed Creation. She's been under the weather again. And keep her on your prayer list. And for those others that are going through and are on the prayer list, I pray for you all. I pray for your health, whatever situation you have. God is in control, and His will be done. Just believe. Just believe. Bye bye.